Hey friends, Carmen Sandiego here. I'm on a new mission, traveling the globe, searching for kids who are helping their communities, overcoming obstacles, and fighting for good. Fearless kids around the world. Today, we are traveling to Europe and the island nation of the United Kingdom. Home to nearly 67 million people, the UK is made up of 4 different regions: England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. Our fearless kid lives in the UK's capital city of London, where more than 300 different languages are spoken. That's more than any other city in the world.
This is my dog, Rico. I'm taking him on a walk right now and he's refusing to walk with me, so I'm going to have to carry him. He is such a diva. Hi, I'm Siena. I'm 16 years old and I live in London. My mission is to make sure that all children who are different are celebrated and empowered. I always knew I was different. I am autistic, dyslexic, dyspraxic, and I also have ADHD. I learn in a different way, but I also communicate in a different way. And I may not fit in and act the way they do. I was first bullied when I was 8 years old. I really didn't have many friends. I went to 3 schools in 1 year because of bullying. I didn't really know why I was different. But when I found out that I was autistic and that there were other people like me, I didn't feel so isolated anymore. I felt like I could find a community that I could fit in with. I'm here at the Umbrella installation in Liverpool. I'm really excited because this project was designed by the ADHD Foundation. And then children have written inspirational messages on them. I've just found an umbrella that I really like. It says, "I love math," which is something I really relate to. And then when you look at the whole kind of line of umbrellas, you realize that each individual has their own story and has their own set of obstacles that they've had to overcome. And each person here is neurodiverse. Neurodiversity is a different way of thinking. And that can be being dyslexic, dyspraxic, having ADHD, having autism. You probably have at least one person in your class who's neurodiverse, and you probably have people in your family who are also neurodiverse. This is my website, Quantum Leap Mentoring. I started it when I was 13. The aim of this website is to give support to children with learning differences. It's directed to children and not to parents. It started gaining some traction. People started emailing me, people started talking to me about their experiences. I decided that I wanted to do even more work in the community and that I wanted to start my Neurodiversity Celebration Week. Hi, today I'm at the Autism Show. I just arrived. I'm really excited. I'm here to promote my Neurodiversity Celebration Week and I hope to meet a few amazing people. It's very important to me that children get the support they need.
Siena is not afraid to put herself out there and make sure that her bad experiences don't happen to more children.
This is my Neurodiversity Celebration Week campaign. We had 315,000 students take part, and so I'm hoping to make it even bigger for next year. I wanted teachers to have better understanding that learning differences can be a superpower and a strength, and I wanted students to also be educated about learning differences.
Siena has quite a big impact because she's quite young, but Siena kind of showed everyone that you can do whatever you want, even if you've got 6 difficulties mentally. My name is George O'Grady. I'm 10 years old and I've got ADHD and dyslexia.
My name is Sophie Davies. I'm 9 years old and I have dyslexia and ADD. When it is Neurodiverse Week, you feel like this is a week about me and about how I'm different and to celebrate your difference.
We want to celebrate neurodiversity and make children realise that they've all got gifts to offer society and that society needs all of us to be a part of it because we've all got really valuable things to contribute.
When you're doing it by yourself, you sometimes don't fully see the impact that you're having. And then all of a sudden someone will email you with this amazing story and you're like, whoa, this is actually changing lives. In 2018, I won a Teen Hero Award.
It is time to meet her. Please give a big Teen Awards welcome to Siena.
In that moment, I was just kind of thinking about the one message I wanted to get across, and that is that it's okay to be different, and that being different is actually a strength.
And if you can be kind to the people around you, it can really make a difference.
Wow.
Because what often people don't understand is that really small acts of kindness can have a really big difference in people's lives. And that's a world that I really want to live in.
Isn't it cool that there are so many different brains in the world? How can you help someone who learns differently than you? You can be a fearless kid too.